Hey, this is Gary Kayye. We're here at ISE 2020, almost at the end of day 2. I have Dan Jackson with me. We're here obviously in the Crestron booth. He's in charge of the digital workplace products. What exactly does that mean?
So digital workplace is this, it's a new term for a lot of the things that we've already been doing as people are applying the AV principles to the new digital workplace. So in Crestron's world, that's control systems, touchscreens, scheduling, wireless presentation, all of the management tools that we have. All of that's wrapped up into digital workplace.
And we actually went around and shot videos of all the new stuff they have here, and I'm going to talk about one special new thing that you did this year that you haven't ever done before, I think. So you can actually see all those videos by going to raypubs.com/ISE2020 and type in Crestron in the video search window. Of course, you can always go to Crestron.com. Y'all did a future innovation, I don't know, pavilion or section of your booth. That was different than anything you've done ever here at a show like this.
Right, so for us, the idea was really to show the concept car, show people where we are headed, the investments we're making, what we're working on. If you think back, 10 years, right? Yeah. Crestron would show things, it sometimes would take quite a long time to ship them. We've pulled way back from that. Everything you see in our main booth ships in the next 90 days or less, so it's very clear.
Which is good, but right. it made it kind of, not say boring, but almost expected. But with the future innovation pavilion or section of your booth, you're showing like you said, a concept car kind of thing, kind of a vision for where you see the industry going in the future. So keep going.
Exactly, right. So these are all the things that are like really cool next generation things that it really is getting people excited. And if you look around our booth, that's the most packed area because everybody wants to see where things are going.
So so when will you deliver this stuff? Because that's the thing. I mean, obviously heavily focused on cloud and collaboration and sort of seamless connectivity. And you already do that in your regular products, but there's some really neat kind of innovative ideas conceptually in there. So I know a lot of people are asking you when you're going to do it.
So a lot of it is stuff that is building on top of our current platforms, right? New features, new things. There's a lot of things that we're showing with HD-based T, with NVX, with our control platforms, of course, with cloud and air media. Everything in there, it's a range, right? Some things you might see in the next few months. Some things will be, a year or longer than that. It kind of depends. Yes.
What is your favorite part of the booth? What's your favorite thing to see? Because I mean, you've been packed all day. I mean, you've been packed every day of the show. But what is your favorite thing? Is it NVX? What's your favorite Flex? What's your favorite thing right now?
So I think the coolest thing that there's two things, especially in the future innovation area, that people are really latching onto in that area. It's the Flex software decoder, because right now we have moved as an industry. We're moving, I shouldn't say we've moved, we're moving over to AV over IP, which is great. The infrastructure changed, but we didn't really change what the user gets. With software encoding and decoding, all of a sudden, it becomes a lot more powerful because that's the main benefit of moving to the network.
Right.
You can now attach to all these other software services.
Yeah, you're right, it's a good point because I think a lot of people look at AV over IP as just replacing a matrix switcher when it could be actually bigger than that.
Right, and that's really where we see things going is this attachment to other pieces of software. It's just much more highly integrated.
So you guys announced I don't want to say a partnership more than a collaboration with Logitech. Can you talk about that and sort of how that affects the direction that you've been going in UCC?
Right, so the partnership with Logitech is a big deal, right? Because of course, historically, we're looking at each other,
as competitors.
Exactly,
absolutely. Let's call it what it is. I think a lot of people are like, what? Flex is competitive with them,
But for us, the reason to drive into UC as strongly as we did is about delivering that experience to the user, bringing the smart building functions into the room. We didn't necessarily need to fight over the peripherals in the room. That wasn't, a thing that, whether we win or lose that is not as important to us as delivering that experience into those rooms. And so with this partnership, we still get, best-in-class peripherals, whether it's us or Logitech, and we get to bring that smart building experience to even more spaces.
I was in the Avocor booth earlier today, and I saw there was this different style, very small control panel thing from you that had like an interesting design to it. Is that a future product? Is it, because I looked around the booth, I didn't see that when I came over here. Is that like a glimpse of what we're seeing in the future? It's kind of like I would almost say it's like an interface to a switcher, but it does a lot more than that. It's kind of it's a style, it's an aesthetically pleasing control panel without an LCD screen. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know what it is, what the technology is you were using there.
I actually don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But a lot of everything we're showing here, even in there, right? These are all things we're bringing to market.
Yeah.
You'll see relatively soon.
See, I'm trying to get information out of him, and I know some of the stuff he doesn't want to tell me.
I'm sitting here watching our PR guys going, yes,
yeah,
no,
don't
yes,
talk
no.
about that. Talk about that. No, but congratulations. I mean, obviously, you've had a great show. I mean, everyone's going to come. One thing that people at home may not see that don't come to this show is there's the entrance right there. It's
Yes.
like literally on the other side of the camera. The entrance is right there, so everyone comes to Crestron. So if you want, if people come through your booth and you hope they leave with one message, because like you're obviously in charge of your area of the Crestron product line, but obviously you care about Crestron as a company. If they leave with one message, what do you want them to leave with?
I think you should see that Crestron is highly committed to the AV industry and everything that we're doing. We're about bringing it into more spaces. You know, with all the UC things, we're about making bigger investments into HD-based T and NVX and all the things that you would consider, some people call traditional AV or the main area of the pro AV market. So we're showing all of the things we ship today, but also the investments we continue to make in each of these spaces.
Yeah, so key message is you're committed to the AV space, because that's actually a good message, because there are a lot of companies that are sort of usurping the AV market to get their products into the industry, and especially coming from the network side, that's been a problem. So key message, we're committed to the AV space, and obviously the future innovation section. Like I said, we went around and shot videos on everything, so this is an opportunity for you to see this. I'm sure you're going to highlight it on you're not going to just leave the show and not highlight that, because too many people are talking about it. But at the same time, I'm going to bet that you're not going to show everything, because obviously your competitors want to see what you showed in there. So, but in any case, so if you want to see all this stuff, go to raypubs.com/ISE2020. Of course, you can go to crestron.com to get any of this information all the time. Hey man, I appreciate you joining me.
Cheers.
Thanks for taking the time, and enjoy the rest of the show. Thanks for watching. We got a lot more to cover, all at raypubs.com. Click on the ISE link.